fit. For this terminology is coming for the startups, because every startup is basically a kind of business where something already is in the place for that particular problem, or that is not in the there is no solution is already available in the market. So the startup, if we define it, what is a startup? It's a company in the very beginning stage of its operation, and it's coming with a new idea to solve a problem, uh, fulfill a demand which is very unique or which is very challenging, and the solution is not yet available into the market. So these kind of things, the company, the person, the group of people, when it's comes with their ideas and preparing a solution, so that is came out as a startup or a business venture is coming up with some solution to the existing problems, and that is yet not solved or yet to be solved. And these are basically founded by their companies. This found by the group of people. They are friends, family members, or all these kind of people. So we are also a startup, and we have started together with one of my colleague in my company, and we have started both together in the 2017. So that's how we have started the startup. And everybody nowadays, people who are in the college, they are very good to start a new business, and they actually solves the technologically very every problem they've seen in the perspective of the technology, and they solve the problem with a technology perspective. So that's why anything can be startup. It's not always that the something related to technology always be a startup. If it is not related to technology also, they're not, it's some technology will be there, it's not always will be there. There is a computer is only technology, there is mechanical also, there is electrical also. Likewise, now EVs are coming, electrical vehicles, so that is also a startup. Now if we are going with the different stage of a startup, how it is journey is going up, or how the startup we can define it. So first of all, the things is that there must be an idea, that what is the problem, how we can make it make it conceptualize. Once the conceptualization, we have identified the problem, we came with the idea, and we have conceptualized, then there is a need of commitment that this problem needs to be solved, and then there is the need of a basic business model to be designed. Once this is the commitment has been started, peoples are involved into that problem has to be resolved, then the validation of that problem has been started, and then there is a product development or service development model has been created. There the product with the in the nowadays we call it MVP, or a minimum viable product. There are very small set of but sizable number. Suppose it's a 4200 people or numbers minimum, we have to take it, and we do a validation of the whatever the problem statement we have identified, and for that we have designed the solution, and then we getting it validated from the different customers or a number of users. Then its validation has been started. Then if the validation is successful, then we go for the scaling, and then establishing the business model. So these are the different very early stages of the any startup to be defined. So as per the terminology, what is the problem solution fit and what is the product market fit? So problem solution fit is coming, you have the discussing something which is already the problem area. Customer is having the problems in their day-to-day activities, or there is a demand of the certain activities that is right now not available. So first of all this, that we have to identify the problem, And once we have defined the problem, we try to generate a concept based upon that solution can be generated upon that. So but we do not have clarity about that. If this business problem, if we solve it, this will make the business or not make the business. Because everything, if it is required to make a business, we wanted to gain returns in some in expectation of, in terms of the revenue, in terms of the money, that whatever solutioning we are doing, at the end of the day, it must come with some revenues and the life cycle must propagate. So defining a problem and generating an idea, and again going back to making a conceptualization of that problem statement into the solution statement will create your problem solution fit. Okay. And the product market fit, if we going upon that, once you have the problem solution, means you have identified the problem and you have designed a solution for that, for the market, for the people, for the organizations, for the whatever your target customer, for them you have defined the solutions, and you start uh, get validation on certain set of people. Then automatically you will get that your market is captured. You can penetrate into the market in this journey, and you can make the business out of it. Then this solutioning or product is called as a product market fit. Okay. I hope everybody is getting something. So problem solution
Yes,
fit
sir.
is the uh, stage where a startup having a core group of people. Like many of you have already started in some problem statement, and you target it like some people are designing something new, and that is already existing a problem. And we can take a example. Suppose very lucrative one is also that, like naukri.com. So when there is a job hunting way back in 2000 or 90s, it is going on to the on day to day basis on the paper ads, and it's everybody is searching on the newspapers or Rojgar Samachar kind of thing, and there they got the newses. So somebody has gone and identified that this is a my problem statement, and they started a business to make it available online. And they themselves created a portal, and they have already making it as for the solutioning. They started developing a solution into the all the classifieds they are collecting and posting into the websites, and then doing the marketing through the search engines. So that's way they have created a problem solution fit. So they have identified the problem, that the problem is that people who are hunting in the job is having a limited set of availability of newspaper, or all the newspaper is not coming into the all locations. So to get a bigger reach and bigger audience for both, whether it's for the enterprise or whether it's for the job seeker, so for the employer or employee, both they are getting a right solution for that. So this is called the problem solution fit. They have identified the problem solution fit. Then they have built an MVP, minimum viable product, and find the early adopters who will be their the employers who is having the large set of the requirement or skill set requirement. Then they are not getting the right people. So they also included there is a portal in the Naukri. You are also posting the CV, and employer can view your CV. So both are having the same platform and getting the access at the same time. Earlier, there is a multiple rounds of physical interviews and collecting of the CVs are getting cumbersome job for the HR department. So that's why they have solving the problem. So this is the problem solution they have done it, and this problem solution fit is one of the most critical part of any startup methodology. Okay. So whenever you are trying to solve any problem, you must have a uh, problem, you must have your problem, and there is a must be a solution also. A conceptualization of the solution will be there, and a product to resolve this problem, to be built upon. Okay. And the easier way to define this problem, product market fit, is that once you have defined that you have the product market fit, the whatever MVP you have created, minimum viable product, you have launched into the market, and there is a set of people who are testing it, and they are using it. A small set of business are using it. Then you get the fair idea about that your product is reliable, and it is very much launchable into the wider space of the technological ground, and or either other way around. So once you can also sell to the established enterprise also. Okay. So what product fit market fit is characterized by, that is the high level of satisfaction should be there by the larger set of customer, not a 5 or 10. There should be high retention rate. There should not be somebody's purchased your product and it's going out very soon from your marketplace. Revenue must be generated from this product, and there will be a product must be highly usable. Okay. There is a canvas that always to be used to identify that how the customer segment and how the product or service segment. Okay. So there is a thing, characteristics and jobs to be done. So what is the customer ask whenever you are looking for some problem? Who is a typical customer for your product, and what are they are trying to get it done? So one of the thing that you have to ask so many questions. You have to dig down into the problem statement, and you have to find it that what product will suit your customer. Okay. So and also at the same time you have to find on the product or service ground, is that already a solution or product is already available in the market, and if it is available, what is the pros and cons of those products, so that your product must fit upon in the better way to the characteristics and job which customer wanted to be carried out in a much better way, and your product will be fully proof. Same time, that what are the problems the customer are facing with the existing product, and what other things to be done upon that. Then you have to identify those drawbacks in the existing product, or if it is a new product, what has to be the key features you have to be designed there. This product will be that will make a product USP, and you can sell those products easily into the market, and you can penetrate the most of the market. Uh, then you have to decide that what is the channel, how your customer will come into buy this product. Uh, because at the end of the day, whatever we are doing the product market analysis to make the product market fit, that it's a revenue generation. So you have to find out the channel, so that can be offline or online. Today, in the today's world, there is already all of the things are going into the digital marketing. Things are going into the digital innovations and all startup. So you can, how you will offering your products to be available either online or offline. What are the, like some if you take the example of fintech companies, they are offering the cashback offers, or somebody else like Amazon or something, they are offering some discounts or some in some other way. Or if you go into the offline way, commonly like Reliance or something, they are offering coupons so that you can retain your customer for the next time. So these all things matters when how you will walk in your customer for the next time in your gallery, whether it's a product level or it's a service level. Okay. How can you engage your customer most of the time, and you get insight into how you will bring more money from that perspective. And in terms of user experience, how the user is getting experience with your product, whether it's a different kind of products. It will be a user experience is not only the website experience but the product experience as well. If it's a beauty product, the customer have always be a familiar with that product. He gets the brand name. He must get the whatever the herbal product, more of the herbal products, and he gets the uh, better reviews of the product. So user experience also matters. So you have to uh, validating all those features, and you have to evolve every time the product. You cannot be stopped once your product has been developed. You have to continuously do the evolving on that. You have to keep a separate budget for the research and development of the product. So your product development must not be stopped once it is developed. You have to every day you have to work upon that, and you have to get it validated and revalidated. So these are the some product market fit canvas. You have to always do it whenever you launching a new product, whenever you are doing something new. And so a startup is not solving for not solving single problem. Once a startup start with a one basic minimum agenda, that at least we solve the one problem. If you guys all have looked into the some like one of the startup has come up right now with a Spandan for the they have done it ECG from your mobile devices. Okay, so that is a very good startup. Also, they are looking for ECG to be done with some product with which is a pocket size product, and it's a solving a medical problem that ECG cannot be done earlier, like uh, your blood sugar or diabetes has to be checked with the pathology. But now what is happening with the number of glucometers are coming, and people are well aware of that, because India is a very place where diabetes is a very common problem, and around 20 to 30% are people are getting affected by this in India right now. So glucometer is one of the better solution that the people can make it control, and every time whenever they are facing the problem, they have to visit the doctor. So similarly, heart problem is also increasing in the in terms of our climate changes and other all other aspects in India. So they have device with the solution can Spandan, and with that is coming with the mobile device and some very basic parameters. So these kind of the products can be designed, but they have they have done the market study for the 2 years, and they have identified that what is the customer segment, what is the product that can be launched. So they have done a fair amount of the product problem solution fit and product market fit analysis. So once the product has been evolved, but before that they have done a lot of study to carry out this activity. So similar way, this has to always be validated into in terms of evolving any product. I hope I make it clear these two very common things, but I try to define it in my own terms that how we have done it. So any question and answers at your end, I will welcome all those things. I will believe that if your questions will come, I will definitely answer you, try to answer you in a better way. So make it more interactive. Yeah, anyone? Have you got what I have delivered today to you guys? Either is it understandable to you or not?
हेलो सर।
Hi.
सर स्टार्टअप को
Sorry.
हेलो सर।
Yeah, Akash.
सर स्टार्टअप को ओपन करने में बेसिक प्रॉब्लम्स क्या क्या आती हैं?
स्टार्टअप को ओपन करने में बेसिक प्रॉब्लम्स क्या आते हैं? ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, आपको पहले प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट ढूंढना होगा कि आप किस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करने के लिए स्टार्टअप खोलना चाहते हो। आपको बेसिक प्रॉब्लम है कि अगर आपका मार्केट फिट, अगर आपको मार्केट फिट के लिए कोई प्रोडक्ट डेवलप करना है, तो आप किस प्रोडक्ट के लिए डेवलप करना चाहते हो, उसके लिए आपके पास इनफ बजटिंग अवेलेबल है कि नहीं है। ठीक है, अगर आप सर्विसेज सेगमेंट पे
Yes.
जाना चाहते हो और आप सर्विस खुद से दे रहे हो, तो आपके लिए बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। एंड अगर आप कोई प्रोडक्ट ऐसा लॉन्च करना चाहते हो जिसकी कैपिटिव कॉस्ट बहुत ज़्यादा है, देन आपका एक बजटिंग एक हो सकता है, दूसरी हो सकता है आपका कि आपको राइट डायरेक्शन कैसे मिले, दैट इज द सेकंड थिंग। So, in terms of other opportunity, in terms of other, आप किस टर्म्स में बात करना चाह रहे हो? आप लीगल वे पे बोल रहे हो कि मतलब एक स्टार्टअप को रजिस्टर करने में आपको दिक्कत आ रही है, या फिर आपको पर्पस चाहिए, आपको किस पर्पस के लिए मैं स्टार्टअप कर? हेलो आकाश, have you got your answer?
Hello, sir. Yes, sir. Hello,
क्या
sir.
धर्मेंद्र? हाँ बोलिए धर्मेंद्र।
Hello, sir. In terms of finance, hello.
इन टर्म्स ऑफ फाइनेंस,
Yes, मार्केट एंड प्रोडक्ट किट में क्या होता है मतलब सर?
प्रोडक्ट मार्केट फिट में ये है कि देखिए दो चीजें होती हैं कि आपने कोई सॉल्यूशन आपको डिफाइन करना है, तो सबसे पहले आपका मार्केट में अवेलेबिलिटी सॉल्यूशन की है या नहीं है। अगर नहीं है तो आपको पहले उस सॉल्यूशन को डिवाइस करना पड़ेगा कि आपकी सॉल्यूशनिंग कहाँ पे आपकी आ रही है, और आप उस सॉल्यूशन को अगर डेवलप करके दे रहे हैं तो वो आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्यूशन स्टेटमेंट बनता है, प्रॉब्लम सॉल्यूशन फिट बनता है। और अगर आपने उसको सॉल्यूशन बना लिया है, देन आप उसको वैलिडेट करते हैं, आप उसका एक मॉडल तैयार करते हैं, मॉडल तैयार करके आप उसका एक बेसिक वर्किंग मॉडल देते हैं कस्टमर्स को, और आप उस बेसिक मॉडल को कुछ आप टारगेटेड कस्टमर के साथ में, क्लोज कस्टमर सेट के साथ में टेस्टिंग करते हैं। वहां पे अगर आपका प्रोडक्ट आपका वायबल होता है और वहां पे अगर आपका प्रोडक्ट एक्सपेक्टेड रिजल्ट्स दे रहा होता है, तो वो प्रोडक्ट मार्केट फिट हो जाता है। देन उसके बाद पे बिजनेस मॉडल फिट की बात आती है, जहां पे हम प्रोडक्ट को लार्ज स्केल पर बेच रहे होते हैं।
Good
क्या कहें
afternoon,
धर्मेंद्र
sir.
या अभिषेक?
Sir, as a startup, I have problem and I have also have solution. So, what is first step toward my solution?
फर्स्ट आपको सॉल्यूशन डेवलप करना पड़ेगा अभिषेक। सॉल्यूशन डेवलप करने, अगर आपके पास प्रॉब्लम भी है और आपके पास सॉल्यूशन भी है, तो आपने प्रॉब्लम सॉल्यूशन फिट तो आपने अचीव कर लिया है। अब आप आते हैं प्रोडक्ट मार्केट फिट पे, जहाँ प्रोडक्ट मार्केट फिट पे आपको अपने प्रोडक्ट को लॉन्च करके जो आपने प्रॉब्लम आइडेंटिफाई किया है, वेदर वो आपके क्लोज सेट ऑफ ग्रुप के लिए हो सकता है, या फिर वो हो सकता है एक बड़े लेवल की प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है, जहाँ पे आपका कस्टमर बेस इंडिविजुअल यूजर्स हो सकता है। लाइक अगर हम नौकरी.com की जैसे मैंने बात की, तो वो एक पूरे एरिया को कवर करता है, वर्ल्ड वाइड एरिया को कवर करता है। सिमिलरली हम किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की एक छोटी सी प्रॉब्लम को पकड़ते हैं, मान लीजिए अपने ही कॉलेज का कोई एक प्रोसेस है जो कि काफी यूनिक है, आपके कॉलेज के लिए ही बिलोंग करता है। उस केस में वो प्रोसेस आपके कॉलेज तक के लिए सीमित हो जाता है, तो वहां पे वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन या फिर आपकी उस एंटरप्राइज के लिए वायबल होता है। तो उस ग्रुप के साथ में आप सेट को टेस्ट करते हैं, और वहां पे प्रोडक्ट मार्केट फिट अगर आप निकाल लेते हैं कि हाँ ये प्रोडक्ट मेरा चलेगा, एक जगह पे चल रहा है, अब मैं इसको 10 जगह चलाऊंगा तो भी चलेगा। मेरा यहाँ एक जगह से मतलब एक जगह नहीं है, इसलिए मैंने बोला कि मिनिमम एक डिफाइंड टारगेट कस्टमर्स होने चाहिए, जहाँ पे वो एटलीस्ट 10 से 20 या 40 कस्टमर के बीच में टेस्टेड हो। उसके बाद में ही आप उसको प्रोडक्ट मार्केट फिट बोल सकते हैं, उसके बाद में बिजनेस मॉडल फिट आएगा आपका।
Yes, sir.
And manager of incubation
Anybody
center.
else having questions or queries they may ask or write up in the comment section. It seems nobody has any more questions. So, sir, before formally proposing the vote of thanks, I would like to remark that this session was truly amazing. Your words and experience were really very enlightening and motivating. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked really hard to make this event possible. I would like to thank our today's speaker for taking out his time and sharing his experience to motivate and guide the students. I would like to take this opportunity to express my deep regards to our IIC President, Dr. Siddharth Ajaria sir, Vice President, Mr. Abhijit Singh sir, Convener of IIC, respected Mr. Deep Singh Thakur sir, and Manager of Innovation Center, RECB, Ms. Monica Agarwal, for constantly encouraging us. Moreover, I would like to express my sincere thanks to the organizing team and organizing members for making the event successfully. I would further extend my thanks to all the participants who supposed to be here with us and made this event more interactive. Once again, I thank you all for being here with us and have a great day ahead.
Thank you, Shishti.
Thank you, sir.